As Arizona healthcare workers deal with COVID-19, the West Nile virus, and the flu right now, there's another infection that's beginning to expand, and that's valley fever.
Yeah, we're getting into that season right now. And so far this year, about 8,500 Arizonans have reported getting valley fever. That's according to data from the Arizona Department of Health Services.
ABC 15's Jamie Warren joining us now. Jamie, researchers at NAU are finding the monsoon could be to blame here.
Right, so they found that if there's moisture in soil, so that could be in the grass here at a park in your front yard or in the backyard, the spores that can create valley fever will actually lift up out of that soil, start to spread. You breathe that in, and that is how you can get the disease. Now, typically when you think of valley fever, you may think of it spreading through those really dry parts of the year or during a dust storm. But I spoke with Dr. Bridget Barker, an associate professor at NAU, and Dan Cole, a PhD candidate. They found that the fungus that creates valley fever doesn't stop growing when it rains. It actually spreads in wet conditions, which is something they didn't know before, which is why they say valley fever is something you need to be aware of year-round, not just in the summer months, especially after a monsoon storm when a mess is left behind and you need to clean it up.
Wear an N95 mask if you can. Don't use your leaf blower to basically aerosolize potentially those spores that might be contained in that debris. So remove that from your property. I think that's a good idea, but be very cautious.
Now, it can take a few weeks until symptoms appear. That can be fatigue, fever, or even a rash that looks like hives on your forearms or shins. And there could be more serious, long-lasting symptoms as well. But according to the Arizona Department of Health Services, 60% of people have no symptoms at all. Now, Barker says about 2/3 of valley fever cases are right here in Arizona, which is why she says this research they're doing is so important. Reporting live in Phoenix, Jamie Warren, ABC 15, Arizona.